Hi everybody, I am your Prasad. Today we are going to discuss block diagram of computer. Block diagram of computer. This is a topic from first unit of computer organization and architecture. This is part 3 video. In part 1 video we discuss about subject overview and introduction. COA shortcut subject. COA subject overview and introduction. In part 2 video we discuss about 5 units overview. Here we are going to discuss block diagram of a computer. This is first unit chapter 1 digital computer. As the computer only understands digits, that's why it is called a digital computer. We can say it as computer or machine or system or PC, personal computer. Here the subject is computer organization, arranging all the parts and architecture, design and structure of the computer. In introduction part, computer definition goes something like this. Computer is a combination of electrical. I made it into capital letters. Kindly rotate your phone so that you can view this script easily. Computer is a combination of electrical, electronics and magnetic devices which make the physical entity of the computer. If you want to make whole computer, we have ECE people, engineers, devices and EEE engineers devices and mechanical engineers, motors and machines are there. If you combine all together, ECE people, circuits, diodes, gates, in my previous video I told you. If you combine whole things, you will get the complete machine, complete computer, right? That is the definition of basic computer. Now block diagram of digital computer. This already told you in my previous video. Morris Menu is the best textbook. This is the diagram from the textbook. And ORR, you can find this diagram in the internet. If you search in the Google, you will find this diagram also. If you draw both, no issues, right? Draw neatly in the exam. Use black pen, blue pen and pencils, scales and all. Input unit. We have 5 functional units. The title of the diagram is Basic Functional Units of the Computer. We have 5 functional units. In my previous video also I told you input unit, output unit, memory unit, control unit and arithmetic logic unit. Input unit will send data inside. Keep separate side headings for each topic with black pen. Input unit first and write input unit will send data inside. The examples are keyboard, mouse, joystick, pen drive, webcam, mic, etc. And output unit. Output unit examples are monitor, printer, which gives outside the end user. Memory unit, which will store data inside. Memory unit means RAM, ROM, hard disk, pen drive, external hard disk, right? Primary memory, secondary memory. This I will cover in my next videos. And we have one more unit is called arithmetic logic unit. Arithmetic means mathematical calculation, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication and all. Logic, greater than, less than. I already told you in my previous video. Logic, greater than or less than, greater than or equal to. This type of logic functions will be operated in this unit, in this device. Arithmetic means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. This will be operated here. The control unit task is to control all other devices. Input unit, output unit, memory unit and arithmetic logic unit. If you send any data from the keyboard that should do the calculation part, the control unit will send to the arithmetic unit. There it will be calculated. If you save that thing, that will goes into the memory unit. Overall, this diagram you can understand easily. From the input devices, you will send data inside like keyboard, mouse, joystick and all. Even singing a song, playing a music also, any functionality, keyboard strokes, keyboard clicks, that will goes inside. And control unit control all the functionalities, all the tasks, what it should have to execute in instruction format. Next coming up topics, it will be covered detailedly. Control unit will send data to the arithmetic logic unit. If you are doing arithmetic calculations, it will send here. Not only that, arithmetic logic and shift device is also there inside this. And if you want to save the data, that will goes in the memory unit. If you want to print it, it will send it to the output device. If you want to see on the monitor, it will send to the output device. That will be controlled by control unit. These together we can call it as processor. brain of the computer is processor, main thing, that is called central processing unit. The central, it will be central and processing unit. Memory unit, sometimes we can call it as heart of the computer, right? It will save the data inside here. So this is the basic functional unit of the computer. We have 5 functional unit. Write separately, write each definition and write some examples. Okay, and we have one more topics called computer organization. This definition of computer organization, it will say something like this: the way the hardware components operate and the way they are connected. The way the hardware components are manufactured separately and they are connected, like processor is manufactured separately, RAM is manufactured in the memory unit, RAM is manufactured separately, keyboard, mouse, every device is manufactured separately, and how they are connected. Computer organization concerned with the way the hardware components are operate. If you don't find script, you can listen to this, right? The way the hardware components operate and the way they are connected together to form the physical entity of the computer is called computer organization. You can say something like this: the way the hardware how the way the hardware parts are connected and the way they are, the data will flow inside the computer. Zeros and ones will flow. That is called computer organization. That will be covered in next videos. Computer design. What is the design? What is the structure of the computer? How we are arranging the computer? Here the definition is: computer design is concerned with hardware design, hardware structure of the computer. And we have computer architecture. Computer architecture, structure of the computer. It is concerned with the structure and behavior, how the computer will behave, how the processor will behave inside the computer. We'll discuss in computer architecture. These are the basic definitions. This is important topic in the first unit, right? All the best for your future, for your exams. Thank you for watching.